All right, so it's Jeff here, and I'd like to talk to you today about those what we call silos or echo chambers, those areas of the internet which tend to typically social media, which tends to keep you in one area. All you hear is one perspective, and that's it. And then it's for a reason. That's probably is it a byproduct or intentional use of the algorithms which show you social media various things on social media. I don't know. It seems, but what it does is it herds people, particularly for in one particular uh, political mindset view, to keep looking that because it keeps reinforcing what you believe by showing you the same stuff, same stuff. I myself, for the last little bit here on Twitter, I follow liberals, I follow conservatives, and I follow NDP, and I follow a bunch of other people. I do that so I can look into each of these silos, and it's rather intriguing. What I see is they're all saying the same thing, but about the other guys. Typically their main rival, the never them party. They're saying, glorious, wonderful things about our guy on the Us Party. Oh, we're the Us Party and we're fantastically wonderful. Our guy is great and wonderful and has all the solution, all the answers. Absolutely doesn't do anything wrong. No, everything's glorious. And it's the never them party, which are they're always evil, selfish, and incompetent. And it's said that those are kind of the theme, those three themes it's about they're both doing it like liberals and conservatives in particular are doing it to each other. And anything they talk about Jagmeet, I'm just using this as an example. The leader of the NDP, they're saying, oh, well, he's the one doing this to us because he's propping up the liberals. Well, from his perspective, it's the best move. They probably should have gone down the road of supporting supporting each piece of legislation individually so they could actually get the better deal. But this is what they chose, so he's got to stick it out. And it doesn't matter what Trudeau does or whatever, whether he has that deal or not. He's not going to risk bringing the government down because he's got to stick it out until the election and then he gets his pension. Don't get me started. But when it comes to us, we're shown the same thing because it's hurting voters, getting them to kind of move in the same direction, same area, because once they got you, they want to keep you, so they keep feeding you the same information, the same stuff, attitudes all the time. Our guy is fantastic, our guy or gal is incredible and great and fantastic, glorious leader, so forth, and their guy is selfish, evil, incompetent. Gosh, and so to keep you, yeah, okay, you're right, and you keep going with your guy. The most shocking thing I heard was people saying this positively, glowingly about Trudeau. Because I have spent a fair amount of time in the conservative echo chamber. I'm fiscally conservative, socially progressive. I believe in individual freedom, individual choice. I believe government should balance the budget every single time. If they want to do a project, they issue one series of bonds, say it's a 10-year bond for one project, but they have to be able to pay it off at the end of that term. That's it. They can't renew that bond with another bond. They can't repay it with other debt. It's got to be paid off completely, and it's for that bridge or that dam or that road or project or whatever. If you have to borrow for larger projects, that's as I see it. So it has to be baked into the cake that it's going to get paid off and none of this eternal debt. Still, there's worth that they could manipulate it, but that's beside the point. I believe that government should be fiscally conservative, but yet I don't believe in government telling you what you can and cannot do. Again, we need to have rules and laws. You can't, the big stuff, the main stuff. Laws against murder, rape, sexual assault, etc. Those ones, fine. But as far as telling you, really dictating you how to live your life, no, government should stay the hell out. When it comes to you and your sexuality, stay the hell out. Again, there's the big ones, right? Adults having sex with adults and teenagers having sex with teenagers, because guess what? No matter what you tell them, they're going to have sex. And so getting off topic, I would rather not see young people filled with shame, about sex, which would stick with them the rest of their lives. Anyways, that's how I view personally. I probably ticked a bunch of people off, but oh well. If you stay if you don't try to get out of your silo, your echo chamber, which you have been put in, whether you choose to be or not, is the algorithm shows you, you will just blindly believe and be reinforced to believe what that party, what that echo chamber wants you to believe, because you'll keep hearing the same thing, keep seeing the same thing. So you have to try to get out of that and then ask questions. How do you feel? What do you think about this? Do you really think that this person is a really great leader? What do you think about their choices that they've made? What do you think about their policies? What do you think about their intention? Do you really believe that? Do you just don't just go, oh yeah, okay, sure, yeah, that makes sense, so I'll just keep believing that because you've been told it? No. And one way to do that is to follow people from the party that you don't like. Follow the other parties. Look at them. See what's going on. See what's being said, and see what you think for yourself. Think for yourself. Don't just blindly be herded along. Because again, those in charge of these political parties, they want us to be blindly herded, because then once they got you, they don't have to do a whole lot to keep you. They can just go, okay, we'll count on Bob and Sally. They'll vote for us because we've convinced them enough and keep shoving them enough information of the same stuff that they'll vote for us anyways. We don't have to try. It's not about, oh, I don't know, yet they put forth their policies and platforms, and people look at it, start from the neutral point of view and go, okay, what does this party say? What's their platform? What does that party say? And then, of course, look at the track record. Last time these guys were in charge, did they actually do what they said? Last time those guys were in charge, did they do what they actually said they were going to do? Think for yourself. Evaluate for yourself what you think, what you believe, why you believe it. Don't blindly accept. And it's an insidious little thing, because it's the same messages being regurgitated at the same time over and over again. You know, our guy is great, fantastic, wonderful, has all the answers, and their guy is selfish, evil, and incompetent. And that is the best way to break out of those echo chambers, because we have to get rid of them. Because otherwise you don't think for yourself. You just blindly obey and vote whatever party you happen to fall into tells you, and you believe whatever they say. Think for yourself. Evaluate for yourself. Don't let them herd you. That's how you get rid of those chambers.